from just me saying, hi, how are you?
Oh, I accept that, Zach. No, I certainly accept they wouldn't be.
So look, I appreciate we actually got off on a great foot, and I thought this initially before while we were waiting and making small talk. Chris had warned me that the meeting could go like this, and I said, don't worry, because Chris is worried. Because he doesn't feel that he's been supported, and as you can see, that's why he's raised grievances, and that's why the statement is quite firm in our response as well, because the way that where we are right now, I can see why he feels like this today, because of the approach that you're giving. We are where we are. We want to move forward reasonably. We want to put forward our case, rather than just say, well, no, we want this way and that way. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Go for it, Zach.
All right. So the first page of the statement is just obviously you've got the specific allegations directly from from the disciplinary letter, and then the introduction. So as you know, Chris is a long-standing employee. He's worked for the CJ Security since 1998 and 99 doing install work, and was approached by CJ Security to come back and run the service department. At that time, Chris would take responsibility for servicing the commercial customers, which was successful. And then when Keyways took CJ over in 2014, the same successful model continued until Walker Fire took over in 2020. Having changed the model whereby everything is booked centrally, customers whom Chris had looked after for some 17 years have become disgruntled at the service and left. Many customers cited the fact that the office phones are not answered and the customers call Chris directly, knowing the issues will be resolved. The point of stating all of this is for you to have on record the commitment and loyalty Chris has given to the company and the goodwill he has with the customers, having contributed to make.
That's in no doubt, Zach. That's in no doubt.
Yeah, that's it.
That's in no doubt. That certainly isn't challenged.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that you're going to challenge it.
I'm just agreeing with you.
Thanks. So taking all of that into account, a reasonable employer would have looked at the issues in the discipline and spoken to Chris to A, get to the root of the problem, B, see what is affecting Chris's mental health, which is contributing to being here today, and C, resolving the issues informally by way of mediation between him and Ben McKnight, rather than facing a disciplinary meeting at an extremely stressful time for him health-wise and in his working life. Moving on to the specific case, it's against that backdrop that Chris has asked me with a heavy heart to present the issues he has in respect to the way he's been treated by the company since being taken over by Walker Fire. I think that's the main difference here, how he's been treated since then, and how that's impacted on him, leading to him becoming stressed and suffering from anxiety and depression. Some of that is because of his worry about his wife's health problems, but the issues at work have played a large part in his health difficulties, which are now being unnecessarily exacerbated as follows, as well as today's meeting. Number one, he's not been adequately trained on the use of the new forms and the use of Outlook 365 from G Suite. That's directly linked to the allegations. His mental health has been trivialized rather than accepted. The required support assessed via occupational health and a stress risk assessment, and any required reasonable adjustment made for what it is, a disability under the Equality Act. This should also be done for his other disabilities, Crohn's disease, sleep apnea, and deafness, which can all have an effect on him from time to time, and adjustments need to be made if required. 3, he's being treated unfavourably because of something in consequence of his disability, the mental health issues under Section 15 of the Equality Act. That something is the fact that Chris uses humour to get someone's attention, as he has done by making the comments on the forms. Having had no training and always being fobbed off when he raises anything with Ben McKnight, rather than go through that all again and put himself in a stressful situation, he was in his own way bringing up the issues on the form, the lack of training and guidance on their use by making some silly comments on them. Unfortunately, rather than it having the desired effect and getting to the root of the problem, it's led to Chris going through an unreasonable investigation at the hands of Vicky Johnson and awaiting the fait accompli of a disciplinary sanction. And I'll tell you why I believe that it is a fait accompli. 4, he's upset at the fact that yourself, Emma Wright, was speaking to Chris's son, Tom Gold, has made comments suggesting she and the company were unaware of Chris's mental health issues when a return to work document from September 2020 specifically records this and the medication he's taken. He's also upset at the comment in the return to work form on the 29th of September where it suggested that the mental health issues are self-inflicted, which we believe have come from yourself, Emma. Having read the comment and spoken to his son Tom, Chris was upset at the dismissive approach from the company and believed that this is a form of harassment under the Equality Act. These issues must be investigated independently.